everyone, it's Kristie Anne. I hope you're having an absolutely incredible day. I know I say that every single time, but I mean it because it's a choice, right? And sometimes we have to do hard work to make it an incredible day. Today was a day like that for me, where I had some things going on that there was some deep stuff going on, and I didn't feel my best, and I had to get to the point where I did feel my best. And that's really what I want to talk about today, is what did I do to get back to the point where I felt my best? It's all with me, right? It's all within me, because everything begins with you, it goes on with you, and it ends with you. That is truly what I want to talk to you about. And it's such a simple concept. I'm here for you guys. I understand that so many of us get overwhelmed by circumstances in our life, right? Whether it's a health diagnosis, whether in this time it's financial abundance. If we are facing a time of lack, we're facing a hard time in the industry and in the markets right now. And some people are stressed. They're stressed about money and whether they're going to be able to pay the bills. Whether it's relationships, what needs to be healed in your life. It all comes back to you, okay? And what I really want to talk about is our thoughts. Because as we know, our thoughts govern our reality. Our thoughts create our reality. And our parents, most of them, all did the best they could to raise us. But we never know how other individuals perceive things. And from 0 to 7, we absorb the world around us. We are in a deeper state of mind. We absorb the world around us, and everything we see and how we perceive it as a child governs our reality for the rest of our life. Okay? So there's ways that we react to circumstances. There's emotions we feel about things, and we don't even know why, because we may not be aware of that programming. But I'm here to tell you that it can be changed, right? It can be changed. You need to be willing to take the step, take someone's hand, take advice, and dig deep. It's fun work. It's challenging work, but it's fun, because you know what? We only have one life. I say that all the time. So why not make it the best that it can be? I've had so many people reach out to me lately and say, "Thank you, Kristie Anne. I'm finding your messages so inspirational. They're so uplifting." That's great. I am so happy to hear that. And I hope that you're not just finding them inspirational, but you're taking that next step. This is exactly why I have created programs. I've created my masterclass, keytomindset.com, to help go deeper. Because the truth of the matter is, your conscious mind is not going to shift everything. We can have positive thoughts in our conscious mind, but we need to go deeper. We need to understand when those tumultuous times come up and we have, thoughts and emotions that are deep, and why things in our environment feel stagnated. We need to be able to shift those. And the only way that you are going to up-level your life and take yourself to the next level is by getting deeper. You need to get into the deeper parts of your mind. My husband is a prime example of this. He is the most incredible man I have ever met in my life, and I am beyond blessed to be married to him. He was always a very positive thinker, okay? But on a conscious level, there was a lot of deep-rooted emotion and thoughts that were stuck. And a lot of that was worry. He was like what we'd call a closet worrier, right? I have I'm more of a closet fear or sense of lack. And he had to work past that because that closet worry built up inside of him, and we believe was a major contributor to stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And he's a 5-year survivor, so it's all good because we've undone so much of that work. And I'm undoing the work every day from these belief systems from when we were kids. And we're now teaching our children how their thoughts are governing their reality. So how amazing. I know that God had a plan. We were meant to learn this now. We were meant to inspire others. But wow, to see my kids taking everything I teach them and making their dreams come true and just living a life of love, abundance, fun, hope is incredible. I love it so much. So here's the thing with thoughts, right? Our thoughts govern our reality, yes. And negative thoughts are going to come. That's very natural. As you shift and as you have awarenesses of childhood things that need to be adapted and changed as well, those thoughts come, and that's okay. But it's what do we do with those thoughts? The thoughts are not where we get stuck. The emotion that we attach to the thoughts is where we get stuck. So say you have a thought, here's one, I'll be very, very raw. A thought of when my father passed away. I moved my father here to live with us. When we moved, he had stage 4 lung cancer, and I was his primary caregiver for the last year of his life and did everything I could to be with him. He was my best friend. We were so close. It was incredibly difficult to watch him pass away. And so when I think of him sometimes, I think of him with love, but then this emotion of guilt creeps in. Guilt that, oh wow, if I knew half of what I know now, maybe I could have helped him more. Same with my mother. Maybe I could have helped her more. Maybe I should have spent more time with them, right? And people from the outside are saying, Kristie Anne, you moved him into your home. You took care of him. You did everything you could. So it's the emotion. I've now shifted that. It's the emotion that is attached to that, which comes from deep-rooted beliefs when I was a child about guilt and about self-worth, about all of these things. So when your awareness awakens, which it does once you go deeper into your mind, beyond your conscious mind, into that beautiful place, your subconscious mind that's 1,000,000 times more powerful. Wow, can things shift. So now when I think of my dad, I no longer feel guilt. I know that coulda, woulda, shoulda does not serve me, and I let go of that emotion. Now I think of him fondly, with beauty and with joy and with true appreciation, because God gave my dad the gift to give me of keeping my husband. What I mean by that is I took care of my father and I learned so much about cancer. I learned about treatment plans. I learned about opportunities, and I started to have the seeds planted about digging deeper and healing from the inside out, right? Healing your mind to heal your body, not the other way around. So when my husband was diagnosed 10 days after my father passed away, I was in a different mindset. And I said, no way, this is not happening. We are going to open our minds and you're going to be okay. And he is absolutely okay. It's a constant journey, as is life. The work doesn't stop. It's so fun though. I can just tell you that you are destined for greatness. Wow, I've been wondering what the title of my next book may be. And I think Destined for Greatness is just what it might be. Oh my goodness, that got me really excited there. So when your thoughts come, let them flow through you. But when the emotion attaches that's negative, be aware of that and stop it in its tracks. Reframe that perspective. And that's where you take the time to do meditation, to use my masterclass to work through this, keytomindset.com, or to work with someone like myself on a deep level to shift this, right? You have to take ownership of your life to get to the next level. To up level, you have to go deep. And I truly, truly believe that you can do it. Okay? And what does up leveling look like? It looks like, are you in a place where you want more clients in your business? Let's not blame that there aren't people out there looking for your services, because that dream is in your heart and it's there for a reason. So there are clients looking for your services. But when you raise your own vibration and you do the deep work to then be energetically aligned with the clients that are intended for you, that is where the beauty comes. Okay? If your health isn't where it needs to be, that's okay. Maybe it's an awakening. I had some health scares not long ago, and scares is a bit of an extreme word. Awareness is on a physical level, and I looked deep and I did my work to understand why they were there, what they were teaching me, and how I need to evolve to get better and get beyond it. Okay? Think of it like a ladder. At the bottom is physical. The very, very bottom is physical. So you're climbing up the ladder, and you know the higher you go, the better. We all know what a ladder is. Physical, mental, vital, which is your chakras and your meridians. Then you get to your conscious mind, then your subconscious mind, and it keeps going. So when we have something that we want to change in our 3D physical world, whatever it is, and we're working at the physical bottom of the ladder, yes, shifts can happen, absolutely. But how much more exponential will those shifts be as you go up the ladder? When you get to that place way up here where you're working on your subconscious mind, you're going to shift everything. You're now looking at the big picture. You are realizing that you are co-creating your reality, and you're going to impact dramatic changes in your life on every single level. Financial, health, relationships. I have talked to so many women in business, and that's a true passion of mine. I've been in sales my entire career, and so much of sales is, and getting clients and making money comes from you. Not only your self-worth, which, you know, we all have feelings and thoughts about money that a lot of them we don't even understand, because again, they were planted when we were children. But it's aligning ourselves and I use the skills every day from my masterclass when I head into meetings, to have meetings with clients, to understand and use that information to help make it the biggest success that it can be. Okay? So what am I saying? I am saying that it is all within you. Everything. There's no one to blame. There's nowhere else to look. The more work that you do on yourself, the more incredible things are going to happen in your life. The more greatness you are going to attract just spontaneously. It's going to come from nowhere. Opportunities, invitations, health, right? You hear all the time about people that are miracles, who maybe are facing an illness and then it's gone. My husband's in, the chance of him surviving stage 4 pancreatic cancer is 1%. Yet here he is. And we can all be the 1%. All of us. Financial abundance is waiting for you. It is abounding and available for you at any moment. Okay? Because the more, if you're looking, maybe you're in a job that's not ideal for you or does not pay what you would like it to pay. The work that you do on the inside will help you up level for more opportunities. It will help bring growth. You want to sign more clients? Do the work on the inside and abundance is coming. There are very specific honed in skill sets to make your dreams come true, okay? And remember, those dreams are in your heart for a reason. So don't ignore them. Welcome them, embrace them, and remember it's all within you. And my number one tip today is thoughts are going to come. We have all been through a lot, right? This isn't my platform to stand here and just share the trauma I've been through. I know that we've all been through trauma, but I want to tell you that I have as well. And it's been a lot of work to break the emotion from those thoughts and understand that in order to shift my reality, I have to disconnect from those emotions. I want to be positive. So when those dark emotions come, I'm very aware and I shift the negative to the positive. And it takes a lot of work. And the fun thing is that the more that you do this work, the more patterns you can start seeing pop up. This happened to me just the other day. My beautiful and wonderful daughter reacted to a situation in a certain way, and I said, "Oh my goodness, thank you." It just dawned on me how that was governed into me as a child, and I was seeing it reflect in her. I was seeing my reality play out in front of me by her reaction. And in that moment, I decided that no more would I react to a situation like that in that same manner. And I said to her, "Thank you so much for showing me that. Thank you for showing me that. It was beautiful. And now, guess what? Since I've shifted it, it's going to shift for you, and this will no longer be how you feel about situations either." How incredible is that? That also takes a lot, right? To understand that the world is a reflection of what is going on inside of us. So if someone says something hurtful to you, ooh, this is a big one. If someone says something hurtful to you, it is because a part of you believes that about yourself on the inside, right? Or if someone squashes your dream, why are you dreaming about running a business? You can't do that. There's a million people out there that do that. That's because a part of you believes it. So you have to work on a very deep level to shift that, because once you believe in yourself that you can do whatever you want, why not? We can do whatever we want. We can follow any dream in our heart. We can achieve any level of greatness. I know it, but you have to believe it. And you know what? As I stand here talking, I feel like my heart is going to explode, because that's how you know you're in alignment with your destiny. Okay? And that feeling of gratitude and enthusiasm also takes work. I haven't had this since I was a child, and now it's a daily occurrence. Imagine going through your day rather than feeling stress and overwhelm and wondering what the next meeting is going to feel like, or what it's going to be like when you get home and you're exhausted and your kids are there and you just want to get through the evening even though you love them so much and you feel bad. All of that. Shift that into this embracing, incredible feeling of love and gratitude. It takes a lot of work. And again, it takes getting beyond your conscious mind, because the rest of you, that beautiful subconscious mind, your soul, the essence of who you are, is so much more powerful than your conscious mind. And I just challenge you and welcome you, if you find this inspirational, to take the next step, however that is for you. Take the next step, because we don't have a day to waste, right? None of us know how long we're going to be here. I don't want to waste another minute. My husband says it best. He always says, do it all. This is for his cancer treatment, right? He does the physical, he does the mental, he does the emotional, he does the Western medicine, he does the Eastern medicine, and we do the same with every aspect of our life. Do it all. So when you have a thought As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, my greatest teacher, when you have a thought and you match that incredible thought of your future with passion and love and gratitude in your heart, you are signaling your brain to make that event happen, because your brain does not know the difference between what's happening in here and what's happening out here. And as you use courses like my masterclass, as you work with an expert, as you meditate, you learn how to get to that amazing, beautiful place and bring those dreams to fruition. Okay? You are destined for greatness. I would love feedback on that for the name of my next book too. I've been tossing around a few. Destined for Greatness, How to Be the 1%. I'm not sure. Anyways, I wish you the most incredible evening. Take ownership. Understand that no one else can change your life but you. And you can change it so dramatically and exponentially and up level more than you ever dreamed. And it's so magnificent. I wish you an incredible evening, and I can't wait to see you soon.